Hi y'all, so today is March 7th and I'm here in Mirabeau Point Park in the Spokane Valley at mile 6,248 and I'm with my next challenge taker. I want you guys to meet Lynn from hashtag DabberDolls509. Thank you so much for coming out.
I'm glad to be here.
And I wanted to ask you, so what made you want to come out and take on the challenge?
Well, I got into a really bad accident where it shattered my feet, and I was in a wheelchair for a long time, and it was very hard for me to walk, and I learned how to walk, and just seeing this and knowing there's, other people that are surviving and loving their lives and going through this really has me wanting to do this with you and connect with you and do this walk, and so I'm here.
Thank you so much for coming out. Well guys, I picked this place because I heard that there was a waterfall, and well, as you guys will see, it's a bit dried up, but doesn't mean we're not going to find any magic. So right. So come along, let's go see what we can find.
Let's do it.
Right over here is supposed to be the waterfall, but
it's totally dried up.
Yeah, there's like a pond.
All iced over.
Yeah.
It's really pretty though.
Yeah, it is.
I wonder if the pipes are just frozen.
Might be. They might have just turned it off too.
Yeah.
For the season.
I didn't realize there were so many trails up here. I've lived like right here for a while now and just never realized this was even here.
Wow. I've walked by on the Centennial Trail a few times, but never actually walked up in here. And this really is so beautiful.
It really is. Sometimes it's hard to get out and do stuff like this. It's sometimes just painful. The nicer the weather is though, the more we're going and getting out, and it doesn't hurt as bad to walk.
How long have you been doing Dabber Dolls?
I started the Dabber Dolls when recreational first became legal. So it was in 2015. We were at the recreational dab lounge before it got shut down, and we were just like party planners, hosts, all that kind of stuff. We got shut down, and I kind of put that on hold for a long time, not really knowing like the purpose of it. And then I got in my accident, and after I started walking, I rekindled it, but I started doing it about CBD instead of whatever we were doing before. What we were doing wasn't the purpose of it, I guess. The universe has a bigger plan. So I started researching CBD and extraction and all that kind of stuff, and I really am trying to build that name as, I guess, CBD brand now. A little bit off of the beaten path of the originality of it, but definitely more of a purpose, I guess, because I really feel that my accident is meant to heal other people. I don't talk about it often, and I've never really talked about it in an interview because it's still a little hard. But I do believe the universe has turned the nightmare into a blessing. This life ain't freaking easy.
No, but you got to look for the magic.
Right, and there's magic everywhere, even in the rain. I tried to walk this far in years, and I know that's, I mean, I don't know if that sounds silly. To me, it kind of sounds silly.
It's not silly at all.
Sometimes I feel like I should be pushing myself further and doing more. I'll definitely dose up on CBD when I get home.
Yeah, yeah.
It'll be okay.
Actually pretty damn warm today.
It's very nice. It's beautiful, and I definitely needed this too, so.
Right on, right on.
It's just nice once in a while to put everything down. Just walk. I forget about that a lot.
It's It's one of the things I'm always looking for is a great spot to sit down and smoke weed.
From Coeur d'Alene.
Okay.
So, you know, they don't like cannabis out there.
No, you go on vacation and leave on probation.
Yes, I spent many years on probation because of my cannabis use. There's some beautiful spots out on the back of Tubbs that you can go into the caves and walk into the caves and smoke and stuff like that. So it's really, really cool.
Yeah, it's a busy little park.
It is a busy little park. I did not expect it to be so busy.
Neither did I. So how long have you been in Spokane then?
3 years now. I don't know. The laws are just ridiculous when it comes to cannabis, and they don't even have medical or anything. So it's it was gonna kill me if I didn't get over here because I couldn't be on the pain meds. I couldn't be on anything that they gave me because they had me so drugged up. I was like, if I don't get somewhere where I can get the help that I need, even recreationally, I'm not gonna be okay. I'm a single mom, so it's hard sometimes. But we found an affordable apartment and we've been here ever since. And I'm freaking happy to be here, not on the other side of the border.
Right. So I'm thinking down there, but we can go around this way. It'll be easier to get down. I think over here. Wow, that mile put me at 6,249. Thank you so much for coming out.
I appreciate it. I needed this. Thank you.
What did you think of the walk?
It was amazing. So beautiful out, and definitely so good for the soul. So I needed this. Thank you.
I wanted to ask you, so how long have you been smoking cannabis?
Probably since I was 15. So, a teenager. I fell in love with it instantly as a teenager.
And how long have you been smoking it medicinally?
Since my accident, I really started getting into the different effects and how different strains cope with different pains and stuff like that. It really started becoming more of a passion after.
So how has cannabis helped?
Honestly, it took away the addiction that I was given because of the doctors at the hospital. They had me on everything. I would have the shakes, I would have hot sweats and cold sweats, and I've never done opiates on my own. But after my accident, there was so much pain, they had me on everything. Morphine, fentanyl, everything, patches, lidocaines.
You were saying you were in a wheelchair after the accident.
I was. I broke my back and both of my feet and my right arm. My feet were smashed, so they reconstructed them. There's screws and plates and bars in my feet, kind of holding them together. And then my back, there's a lower lumbar fusion in my back that goes up halfway, and then I have a missing disc back there that's been taken out. I don't really know the details of that. I'm just whatever they told me. And then there's a bar with screws in here, but this doesn't bother me. This doesn't hurt.
Okay.
It's just it never. The rest of it is a little different, but my arm's fine.
How long before you started walking?
I started walking probably 6 months after I was in my accident, and the doctors told me that I was not going to walk for a couple of years, that I would have to teach myself. And
so the doctors told you it would be a couple of years, and you taught yourself, as they told you would have to, within 6 months. Wow. A walking miracle, honestly.
Cannabis has made us all miracles, and I truly believe that.
Yeah, it truly is medicine. It truly is medicine. Any specific strains that you find helpful?
I love weed. I'm just saying, there are a few that I really turn to. Probably will choose a White Widow over almost anything because it really gets where I need it to go.
So White Widow.
For the most part, they're really heavy on the 1-to-1.
So 1-to-1 being, 10% THC, 10% CBD.
Yeah.
Well, Oh, our smoke session is about done, and this walk's about done. This has been absolutely awesome, and the timing is right. It's just now starting to get a little bit chillier.
Right.
Yeah, man, this cold weather, man, it goes right to the bones, right to the joints.
It does. It definitely does.
And thank you so much for coming out, and thank you for coming to smoke with me.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for asking me, because it's awesome, and I'm so glad that we did this.
Yes.
Making family for life.
Hell yeah. Well, on that note, and as always, guys, it's your hit. Don't make me smoke all this weed by myself.
Come walk a mile with Seth, and he'll show you some magic.
Yes, guys, I challenge you to come out and walk 1 mile with me, and I will show you magic. This is really beautiful. Much love and much peace to you all. Yeah. Gotta help each other stay stoned.
Right.
Stay medicated.
We got to.
At mile 6,200, and I fucking forgot. It's to meet Lynn from 3, 2, 1.